Welcome, everybody, to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Well, I'm your host, DBoss, of course. And today, I'm telling you, we have somebody that's on that, I just can't wait to speak to him. And I just can't wait to talk about him and all the stuff he's doing. And he's here he's out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada, for those watching from everywhere else. And with no other further ado, he's going to talk to us about all the music. He has a terrific voice. But with no other further ado, I introduce to you Armando, the recording artist. How are you?
DBoss, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, tell everybody where you come from, your cultural background.
Yeah, I come from born and raised in North York, Ontario. Down to I come from a blue collar background, Italian raised. Both my mom and dad were born.
There it is, Italian. There's something.
Yeah, Celebrate, Soggiotto Calabria, and all my people.
So, yeah, because they'll be seeing you.
Yeah. So we're growing up. I make our own tomato sauce. I can cook a thing or two.
You can cook.
So I come from a humble blue collar beginning, and I'm grateful for that.
And you cook.
I cook sometimes only for a special person right now.
Oh. or you get your family to cook and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I get the sauce from my grandmother and my mom, but then I know how to do a couple pasta bolognese and stuff like that.
All right. So who inspired you to do what you do?
I gotta have to say, I get a lot of my brilliance and aspirations from my mother. That's my mother's side. DBoss, growing up, I've always was in plays in schools, and I was playing hockey and sports. I wanted to be in the choir. I went to an all boys high school. I was, playing on the varsity hockey team, and I was one of the three people singing in the choir. My music, I always had it since from a young age. I just never realized it till later on in life. And my hockey took precedence. I played hockey my whole life. I played Division I. It got me a scholarship. I played pro in Europe and in the States. I always had it with me, but it wasn't until later on in life where I realized, hey, this is not just a hobby. Maybe I could do something. And I found out when I wasn't making music or playing the piano or listening to music, I wasn't happy. When I didn't do these things, I was kind of like bored and sad and kind of like I was just existing instead of living.
Well, that's not a good thing.
No.
So what I like about you is your originality, and you're so humble, and you're big.
Yeah, I can't see me right now, but I was when I played hockey. I was like 230, 6'2". I put a couple pounds on, in the last few years. So I gotta, I'm working on that. But yeah, I'm a big teddy bear.
You're a big teddy. Well, what do you call that? You're a little fluffy.
Yeah, a little husky.
or fluffy. That's fluffy. What they call. I got that term from somebody else. We did an interview, and they said they call people fluffy. People like fluffy.
Fluffy, okay. Fluffy's a good thing.
All right. So can you tell everybody who you worked with?
Yeah, so growing up, again, like I've got my major break after, and I'll get into that story. I worked with one of the biggest Swiss DJs, producers, named DJ Antoine out of Switzerland. He had some big hits a few years ago. Welcome to Saint-Tropez was an international smash. My Cherie. We have me and my boy Jimmy the Dealer from Toronto. We did El Paradiso with him that did really well in Italy. We shot a video. He flew us in a helicopter in the Swiss Alps and like the Saint-Tropez of the Swiss Alps. And here we are, two kids from like Jane and Shepherd from the west side of Toronto. And we're like, this guy's flying us in. We're in helicopters. We're with the who's of who's in the Swiss elite. And we're on the top of a mountain shooting a video called El Paradiso. And that was my first major break, but like that took a lifetime. So people don't realize that. So I worked with DJ Antoine. I still work with him. I'm signed to his publishing for another year. I worked with fellow Canadians Fido Blanco and Carl Wolf on the World Cup song. I've worked with an artist called Ginta. She's signed to Sony Music France. I do a lot of her songwriting for her. I write her songs. But basically, yeah, that I went to a studio in Greece. It's called Santorini Blackrock, and it's a prestigious studio. And every year they have a songwriting camp, and One Republic recorded there, and Justin Bieber. So yeah, the names, these are some of the people I'm working with, and I realized early in my career I like writing my own songs for me and putting out my music, and I'll get to that why I like doing that. But these are some of the people I've been working with in my career.
All right. Well, when we come back, we want to see that video, the one that you did that will get you first kicked off your career. So we'll be right back in a brief moment with more of Armando.
Looking for a TV show that brings you a raw, uncut, unbiased opinion? What about a show providing a platform to tell us about your business or talent? Tune in to Talk It Out, Monday through Friday, hosted by Chill of Come Clean Empire and his co-hosts, DBoss, Corey Whitmore, and DJ Despair, where we bring you not just a TV show, but a TV experience.
Welcome to Real Life Matters. I'm your host, DBoss. Real Life Matters is a power-packed, inspired program that brings you real people with real matters. If you are a company, brand, or artist, we will take you to the next level. Watch Real Life Matters Monday to Friday right here.
So Travis, why is it that no matter how many times people are elected, how much money is spent, it doesn't change?
It's simply because we can't depend on the government to change poverty. If we depend on our government to change poverty, it's going to continue to grow.
Why?
Because the government is a reflection of us as a people, and poverty is a reflection of us as a people.
Wow! Go ahead. Wow! Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Damn. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Woo-hoo! All right, we're gonna make stuffed shells, and this is a winner of a recipe. Add 3 cups of marinara sauce. We do have a really good homemade marinara, and I will leave a link to that in the recipe notes.
Rhythm.
Blessed love from Barbados, or as we so beautifully like to say here on the island, what going on, lovely people? I'm Bugina Kente, the spirit of the people. I'd like to welcome you to the Rhythm Caribbean Top 10 Countdown, bringing you some of the hottest artists, songs, and videos from across the entire Caribbean. So stay tuned.
Rhythm. Well, we're back. I guess you see some of the commercials there for the Caribbean there.
Damn, man, we got like this stuff gotta stop. I saw that.
So we could go down and relax on the beach too.
100. I'm all the way out.
Oh. So the next video that we're gonna look at. So what inspired you? I know you said that was your first video, and how did you come about with that? That must have been a hard one. Always your first one's a hard one to crack, right?
Yeah, well, this though, like, how I didn't explain how I got to DJ Antoine. I hit him up on Facebook for 2 years, DBoss. I didn't take no for an answer. He left me on scene. I sent him 84 messages. On the 84th, he answered. Had I stopped on the 50th message, I wouldn't have a music career right now.
Persistence.
2 years. And I bothered him. I bothered him because I knew his sound. I liked his music. I had a song for him that he might have liked, and it wasn't El Paradiso. It was something called Alive. So he signed me to a 1-song deal, and then he flew me out in the summer of 2017, he flew me out to Spain to go on tour with him. I hadn't met him yet. Before I meet him, I'm in the lobby. I waited all day in a beautiful hotel in Spain. He had a room for me. I stayed by the pool. I met him around 6 o'clock, but before he was pulling up to the hotel in Lloret del Mar, Spain, he sent me an email, goes, bro, we need to write a song called El Paradiso. It's like the Saint-Tropez of the Swiss Alps. It's like the bougie of the bougie. So before I met him, he put this song idea, El Paradiso. It's actually a mountain on the top of the Swiss Alps, and he gave me the idea of the hook. El Paradiso, oh, 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 El Paradiso. So I took that idea, I wrote the hook, and I got my boy Jimmy the dealer, and we worked on that for like a month, like just to get it the way he wanted to. We really worked on it, and that's the final product. And then he goes, we're shooting the video December 26th in Samaritz, Switzerland. He flew us out there, and it was like a dream come true. I can't begin to tell you. It was like I lived the dream. Even if you don't make it to like the weekend stages and Super Bowls, I'm so happy that I experienced it, and it's so rewarding to come from nothing and be able to make it on your own.
Well, did you go up to the peak of the Alps or no?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they brought us up, but I didn't go down though. I just went up. You know, they had the fondue and everything. Funny thing is, Hublot, the watch company, sponsored the video, so it was really crazy. It was a full day. We were so tired, but we were so blessed to do it.
So they gave you a watch?
You know what the thing is? They give us the watch. It was about 20K each. We thought, me and Jimmy think they're going to give us the watch. They take it back at the end of the day. Yeah, so.
You got to pay money for that one.
Right? They sponsored, yeah. Hey, give us the watch, we'll give it back at the end of the day. So.
All right, well, let's just take a look at this video. Just one moment.
I'm in the black hat and the purple glass.
Is this the right one?
No, it's not the one.
It's not that one? Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll get it right.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Oh, it's the black one, right? Just hold on.
Yeah, it's just DJ Antoine. It's El Paradiso. EL.
Okay.
Paradiso. It's the first video that pops up.
Welcome to Real Life Matters, and I am your host, DBoss, on the DBN Network. Okay, Armando. Music. I thought I had the right one.
No, if you just type in Armando DJ Armando El Paradiso, EL space Paradiso. There's 3 guys on the helicopter that pop up.
Okay.
The blue sky.
We'll get it.
Yeah, it's the first video.
I thought I had the right one.
Yeah. What are you typing in, darling?
Armando. Music.
No. Yeah, if you just type in DJ Antoine.
DJ Antoine, right?
Antione.
Okay.
Space EL. Space Paradiso.
Okay, Paradiso.
El
Paradiso. Okay, just come up here.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, it's the 3 of you guys here on the mountain?
Yes.
Okay, here you go. Now we're gonna get this one. We'll get this one straight now.
Yeah, it's all good. Jimmy hits it off first.
Sure. We had to make. I'm telling you, boy, this is Real Life Matters, people. You got to get the right videos. You guys do a lot of different shares with a lot of different ones. So
yeah, it's all good.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna skip this one.
We can't manage work like this.
We don't want to do anything like this.
Yeah, I love these ads. There it is.
Yeah.
I'm the one counting these bands. I'm about to pop all these ads. Baby girl, take your clothes off. I'ma kick you right out of this mansion. Coming up, I never had you. Know we in St. Marie's, diamonds dancing. Went to Medellin, took my chances. But I'm with a team, now we banners. I live a wild life, yeah. My diamond shine bright, yeah. Girl, get your mind right, yeah. Cause you stuck in the limelight, yeah. In my circle, popping bottles with models. With that one in Armando. Viva el Paradiso. Oh, this is gonna be paradise, so close to heaven, so close to heaven.
Wow.
One of my greatest days, DBoss.
Wow.
The movie,
All the
right?
wine and the champagne and whatever you guys were drinking.
That's his own wine. DJ Antoine, shout out DJ Antoine. He has his own wine called Conrad Wine and Conrad Champagne. He's like the living 007, this guy.
Oh geez. I like the skidoo.
Yeah, right? They had Jimmy on the skidoo. Like, that's a dream come true. That place is called El Paradiso, and the slogan is so close to heaven, or where devils meet angels. So we incorporated that in the hook. You know, DBoss, that's gonna go down in history, that song. Not because I'm on it. It's just such a timeless song that you can keep hearing.
It's such a good beat.
Yeah, it's a tropical vibe to it, right?
Mm-hmm. You can perform that. You could sing it. It doesn't matter with the snow. Everybody can really get down to that beat.
Yeah, I never made it across this way of the pond. It's a Europe thing. You know, it's been out since 2018. I just got a lot of new good music coming out. So I've always wanted to bring the song to North America and down to the islands. But, you know, every song has its lifespan. But, you know, now our viewers can see that the song
Not that one. That one is going to go on. I tell you, that I like it. I really liked it.
But this
so
is
I wanted...
But this is the thing, DBoss. So that's my first one. Excuse me. Out of the gate, how do you come back to that? Like, how do I better that one? That's all. That's what I gotta. Like, I set the bar high for myself right now, but it's a good thing.
Yes, but who would you like to work with that you haven't worked with?
Oh,
a lot of people see me here, and you never know.
I'm a big fan of One Republic.
Okay.
Coldplay. I love Pitbull. I love what he's all about. Pitbull. Who would I love to work with?
One guy was on my show. It was a few years ago, and he got called by them. He said he wanted to work with him, and
like producer or artist?
Artist. And he's Italian and Portuguese too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who would I love to do a song with? See, I'm in the dance EDM stuff. Like, interesting. So this is what I love to work with. So that's a big question. You know what? I love Coldplay or One Republic.
Okay. And what's the most craziest moment that happened? Something that happened to you on stage that you didn't expect to happen?
Is this PG?
Huh?
This is a PG show, right? PG?
Yeah, we're at night.
Okay.
Yeah, we're at night.
Okay. Craziest thing that show that happened. I got to think about that. I tell you the craziest thing I did. I flew to Croatia 30 hours for 3 minutes. I flew with my buddy Asaf, who is an amazing DJ producer. His alias is Avira. He's signed to Armando right now. He's a monster. He's such a talent. And he produced one of my latest songs coming out March 19th called Addict. It just got played on the radio today on Z103.5. So shouts out to everyone on that and the Hammer. The craziest thing that ever happened was 10,000 people in Germany performing one of my songs, Symphony, another one with DJ Antoine. That was my craziest thing. You walk out in a whole piazza, there's 10,000 people singing your song, and when it drops, everyone's jumping. I cannot explain to you that feeling.
Wow.
It's almost spiritual. It is spiritual.
Mhm. So you felt like you just lifted up.
You lift up, you vibe, like when people sing your words and you're vibing and then the smoke goes up and the beat drops. It's called Symphony. That's one of my most beautiful songs I've ever written. That's one of my favorite songs. And to sing that in front of 10,000 people in a different part of the world, that humbles you, and that becomes very addictive, and you want to keep doing that.
Well, I see you going far, but when you come back, you're going to tell us about this new single, Who Stole Your Smile?
Who
so
Stole
we'll
Our
be right
Smile?
back. Huh?
Who stole our smile? We need it back.
I need. All right, we'll be right back.
So in California, the effort to recall Governor Gavin Newsom continues to gain traction and is quickly approaching the number of petition signatures needed to put the recall on the ballot. Contenders to replace Newsom are already lining up and raising money, as it seems a foregone conclusion this is going forward. California is a boondoggle of excessive regulation, high taxes, high cost of living, rampant homelessness, and failed government in this.
Who's it going to be? Round 12 coming at you from Homestead, and we are green. And what a start by Lundqvist. And how about Abel up to the middle? Nearly bounces off the side of Malukas, and Franzoni will go to second in turn 1. Jacob Abel tried to thread the needle, and he's going to fall back to fourth. Franzoni the second. Malukas riding there in third. Abel trying to get a good launch down to the inside of turn 4.
I am Adrian, I am an innovator, and I'm a biz kid. I love basketball. I've been playing it for a very long time. It's become a part of me, but I had a problem. I was losing my ball into the traffic while I was going to play basketball. I would lose the ball, it would go out to the street where the cars were. You have to chase it before it get run over by a car.
Well, that's not a good one. But anyways, you get ran out. You put your ball in a book bag, right? You know.
Yeah. Right.
Well, anyways, tell us how you came up with "Who Stole Our Smile."
Ironically enough, when I wrote the song, I had no idea that song was the only song on Spotify or YouTube named like that. So if you look it up, DBoss, if anyone looks it up, Who Stole Your Smile, it's the only song title in history like that. So Armando has the only song called Who Stole Your Smile, which I think is pretty cool. And I didn't know that when I wrote it. So what happened was a very dear friend of mine passed away of I think it was Lyme disease. And, it came as a shock. I know that person was fighting it for a while. And then, a few weeks later when she had passed, her daughter posted a picture on Instagram with like a sad face, no smile, like something like this. And I could send you the picture one day. I'll show you it. And I just typed in the comments, I just said, "Who stole your smile?" And as soon as I said that, an epiphany, something went off. And this is in the morning. I was making my coffee. I went into my piano room and I was just like, dun, 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 dun. And then I wrote it. It just, in an hour, it just came to me, DBoss. It came from the heavens. I swear. I didn't even, that's a special song to me when it just comes to you like that. I have no idea how or why I wrote it. I know why I wrote it. I just didn't know how it came to me. I had no idea that I wanted to do it, or it just, that's, honest to God, that's the power of music.
Well,
when
that's
it
what
opens up,
happens.
Yeah, when it opens up, you gotta go. You can't, whatever you're doing, when it comes, you gotta drop what you're doing. And I go to my piano room and I just try to hammer it out and record it on my voice note or my laptop.
All right. So can you tell everybody what there is more to expect and what your social medias and stuff? And I got to bring you back when you cut your next one.
Yeah,
keep in contact with me.
Yeah, so my website is armandomusic.com. And my Instagram handle is @ArmandoMusic or at my full name, Armando Scarlato Jr.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got a YouTube channel.
That's a lot there.
That's an easy one, right? And I got a YouTube channel. And this Friday I'll be releasing one of my EDM festival bangers called Love Away. And then on March 19th, I got another one. It's like the business from Tiesto kind of vibe. It's called Addict, produced by my homies Asaf and Rubicini.
Well, maybe I got to bring you back on this week again, so you can talk about those other two.
No problem.
Those other two.
Yeah, I was always waiting for the right time. There's no right time. I'm putting the song out a month. Just putting it out there.
Well, I'll either probably bring
why-
you back again. I'll bring you right back again so you can talk about those songs. And obviously, there's a lot to expect from you, Armando. Oh my God, you're such a good person.
Thank you. Right back at you, D-Boss. Thank you for having me.
So we're gonna. So anybody, I thank everybody today for tuning in. You know, I'll tell you, the time goes quick. You know, when you're on here. Armando, he came on. We're gonna play out his song, "Who Stole Your Smile."
Thank you, guys.
And he's gonna come back and he's gonna give us those other two releases. He's gonna talk a little bit more because we got a lot more, and I know there's a lot more inside for this guy here. All right.
Thank you so much, D-Boss.
Okay, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Here's the video. You can shout out anybody right now while I'm getting it up.
Shout out A Square Promotions, Puggy, my mom, my sister, my dad, the Hammer, and everybody who knows me and I love.
There you go.
And Sasha, my publicist, for setting this up.
It's been a long day, even longer night. I try to stay strong, but I don't see the light. There's signs of you everywhere, but lately I just don't care. It's been a long day, even longer night. Tell me who stole your smile? Who stole your smile from you? Tell me who stole your smile? Who stole your smile from you? 'Cause when you cry, the world rains, so we can't have any more flowers these days. Tell me who stole your smile? Smile from you, I need it back. Ooh, I need it back. I'll know someday, but not tonight. I'll get back up and stay in the fight. There's signs of you everywhere, but lately I just don't care. It's been a long day, even longer night. Tell me who stole your smile? Who stole your smile from you? Tell me who stole your smile? Who stole your smile from you? 'Cause when you cry, the world rains, so we can't have any more flowers these days. Tell me who stole your smile? Who stole your smile from you? I need it back. Ooh, I need it back. It's been a long day, even longer night.
Well, here we go. That was it. So everybody, I'll see you. And thank you for tuning in for another great episode of Real Life Matters. We're going to be more back with Armando.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I will. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.